to The Chatter. I'm Sydney Chandler, your host. Today we have Najee Ali, founder and CEO of Project Islam Hope, a Los Angeles civil rights organization, and he is also the political director of the Los Angeles chapter of the National Action Network, founded by Reverend Al Sharpton.
Ali, a political and social activist in LA, who is a community organizer for over 25 years, who's had the honor and privilege on working on behalf of those who need a voice, an advocate. So I've helped everyone from Michael Jackson to President Barack Obama, but also members of the Crips and Bloods, street gangs, trying to bring peace in a neighborhood and those who need help in fighting police abuse and murder.
Okay, Najee, tell me a little bit about what it is that you're working on now.
At this point, I am working on trying to remember Sharice Iverson, the 7-year-old child from South Central LA who was kidnapped, raped, and murdered in a Las Vegas casino nearly 20 years ago. And I think it's very important that her story be told. That way, her legacy will live on forever, and her life, along with many other black children who've been murdered, lives won't be devalued. Well, after her murder, I called for legislation to protect America's most valuable resource, and that's our children. And one thing I was cognizant of when white children are murdered, their families, parents, loved ones will rally around calling for more legislation to protect children. So I wanted to do the same thing white parents do and their loved ones, and that's have a law to protect children even more so. So we eventually got the Sharice Iverson law passed and signed into law by the governors of Nevada and California, and it's simply more of a child protection law to protect children who are too weak to defend or protect themselves, but it's also the first law in this nation's history passed after a slain black child.
So what is the future of African Americans as far as the media and as being victims of violent crimes?
At the end of the day, I think our future is bright because for me, I've always had the mindset that African Americans, we can't allow ourselves to be portrayed and have the mentality that we're our victims. I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. And I want others to have that same mindset that we're all survivors, and we have to advocate and lobby and continue to have that mindset to protect each other and be in the circle of survivors and not have the mentality of we're victims.
Thank you, Najee. This is Sydney Chandler reporting for The Chatter. Well, that's it from all of us at The Chatter. I'm Sydney Chandler, your host, and join us again next week. Happy holidays.